morning, class 9. So we are in chapter 2, physical features of India, and I am teaching you the northern plains of India. Now in the last class I discussed the divisions of northern plain, and then that is the Punjab plain, the Ganga plain and the Brahmaputra plain. And then there is another division of the northern plain, that is on the variation in its relief features. So in that I started the first one, that was the Bhabar belt. In that we saw the rivers after descending from the mountains, they deposit pebbles, okay, in a narrow belt about 8 to 16 km in a width parallel to the slopes of Shivalik. So all the streams, because of the porosity which is very very high, they disappear. Okay. Now today we will take the second division of the northern plain, that is the Tarai belt, the Tarai region. Let us see the features of the Tarai region. Tarai is an ill-drained, damp, marshy and thickly forested narrow tract to the south of Bhabar, running parallel to it. Okay, so thickly forested area is the Tarai region. Now this Tarai region is about 15 to 30 km wide. Bhabar was 8 to 16 km wide. Now this is 15 to 30 km wide. Now the streams in the Bhabar belt, we saw that these streams, they disappear in the Bhabar belt. So these underground streams of Bhabar belt, they re-emerge in this belt. Okay. Now the re-emerged water transforms large areas along the rivers into badly drained marshy land. Okay, in the marshy land. This thickly forested region provides shelter to a variety of wildlife. So we can see number of national parks are located in this region. This is ideal habitat for these wild animals, like the Jim Corbett National Park in Uttarakhand, the Kaziranga National Park in Assam, and the Dudhwa National Park in Lakhimpur Kheri district of Uttar Pradesh. They all are located in this Tarai region. The Tarai is more marked in the eastern part than in the western part, because the eastern part receive comparatively the higher amount of rainfall, and that also especially the Brahmaputra plain, the plain of Assam, okay, that receive more amount of rainfall, so they are more marked in the eastern part as they receive more amount of rainfall. The forests have been cleared to create agricultural land and to settle migrants from Pakistan after partition. So therefore, this most of the Tarai land, especially in Punjab, Uttar Pradesh and Uttarakhand, has been turned into agricultural land, which gives good crops of sugarcane, rice and wheat. So these are some important features of the Tarai. The next belt is the Bhangar belt. Now this belt of Bhangar is the largest part of the northern plain. It is composed of older alluvium, okay, mixture of sand, silt and clay is alluvium, along the river belts, forming terraces higher than the flood plain. It means this Bhangar is composed of older alluvium, and they are found above, generally 30 meter above the flood plain. Okay. Now Bhangar, the soil in the Bhangar is generally dark in color and they're also rich in humus content, and they also are productive. Okay, they are fertile and they are dark in color and rich in humus too. The organic compound is also found. The soil is clayey. Clay particles are found more in composition and has lime nodules, that is conker. Lime nodules or calcareous deposits, that is locally known as conker. So there is a presence of conker in this older alluvium soil, that is Bhangar soil, which is known as conker. Okay. It may have fossil remains of even those plants and animals which have become extinct. Okay, so fossils also can be found in the Bhangar soil. Alright. Now Bhangar is found in Doabs, the buried plains in the deltaic region of Bengal. Okay, and in the middle Ganga and Yamuna Doab are regional variations of Bhangar. Okay. Now there is a formation called Bhur formation, and this is our actually elevated piece of land situated along the bank of Ganga river, especially in the upper Ganga Yamuna Doab. So these are formed due to accumulation of wind-blown sands during the hot, dry months of the year. So these are some features of Bhangar. Okay. So the last belt is the Khadar belt. Now Khadar is composed of newer alluvium, new alluvium. Okay. And it forms the floodplains along the river banks. A new layer of alluvium is deposited by river flood almost every year. So river causes flood and they come with the finest particles, deposit these particles, and therefore this Khadar soil is quite fertile, quite rich. So almost enriched every year is a Khadar soil. Next point is, this makes them the most fertile soil of, the Ganga. And what is the color? It is generally light in color and sandy in texture, and therefore it is more porous. Okay, so if we compare with the Bhangar soil, it is more fertile than the Bhangar soil. Khadar is more fertile, and therefore it is also available for dense or extensive agriculture or cultivation. Generally, Khadar is found near the river beds. So it is beds, river beds. It is found near the river beds. In Punjab, the Khadar-rich floodplains are locally known as wetlands or beds. So wetlands or beds are what? They are the Khadar-rich floodplains in Punjab. Okay, so local name of Khadar in Punjab is wetlands or beds. So this ends the segment. The variation of northern plain, the classification of northern plain on its variation. Okay, variation in its relief. So first was Bhabar, then Tarai, then Bhangar, and then Khadar. Now let us see what are the differences between the Bhangar and the Khadar. It is already given to you, all the points are given to you. Okay, so number first point is Bhangar is composed of older alluvium, whereas Khadar is composed of newer alluvium. So therefore it enriches every year, and Bhangar, as it is away from the floodplain, it do not enriches every year. Next is, it is found above the floodplain, generally 30 meter above the floodplain, that is Bhangar. And Khadar, it is found in the floodplain, and therefore the soil in the Khadar enriches every year due to flood. So Bhangar, they do not enrich every year, and therefore they are coarser in texture. Not very fine, they are coarse in nature and texture. And Khadar is very very fine. Okay, as they enrich every year, so they are very fine. Next is bhangar is composed of lime nodules or conker, calcareous deposits, that is conker. But in khadar there is almost absence of conker nodules. Okay, conker is almost absent in khadar. And bhangar is dark in color generally, but khadar is light in color. Okay, therefore khadar is more fertile than the bhangar soil. So these are some differences between the khadar and the bhangar soil. Okay, students, so this ends the segment in the northern plain of India. Okay, and this is also the end of today's class. In the next class, I will discuss the peninsular plateau and its features. Thank you.